Reason for doing this, I don't know if I'll post this or not, but I'm doing taillights on a Chevy 3500. It's a heavy duty. Yeah, it's the problem here is that I'm not getting power to this, but then I jumped a wire. I got power to this light for the brake lights. So once I did that, I was able to put the bulb back in, make sure I still got power, still have constant power now. And these tail lights, for instance, just come off like this. You can tell, I mean, there's a rip up here, so I thought maybe water was getting in, but I don't believe that's the case. But these Chevy 3500s, this is a cabin chassis. It's a 96, I believe. I mean, this guy's getting hot too. But the cabin chassis guys normally come with these. They're just bolt on, and to replace them, there's 4 bolts. But all the wiring comes back through here to come to the bulb. But yeah, kind of a weird start for this because I'm in the middle of something. So it's not a full diagnostic because I didn't end up starting with the whole story. To explain better, what you do is you find a ground. I know that's gonna be a good ground. So I ran my drop cord, coil, whatever you want to do it, call it, back to the back here. And with a test light, like this, take my test light, plug my test light into my ground, because I know it's going to be a good ground. Excuse the plane. And then I will go probe and figure out if I have power in here. And from there, you can tell where you got to go from there. If you don't have power, obviously, you either have a power supply problem or a ground supply problem. But the way I figure it is to tell if it's a ground or a power, I can take power directly from my battery with my red lead, and I can go test each one. I might spark it, but that's fine. I don't know if this is the right way or not. This is just how I do it. Then I touch each lead here and I see, do I get 12 volt when I put direct power to something? And if I do, then I know I have good ground. This is where I switch over to working on my 63 Corvair. And I believe what I'm doing is pulling the generator. Family member of mine owns it. I've been working on it. Yeah, the problem I'm having now is I locked up the generator. Now, I believe it's a generator. I believe it is still a 12 volt generator. But we need to pull it off. So I just figured I'd kind of take it through, take people through it. These cars aren't as common as some of the older cars. And it's hard, from what I've seen, to find information on them, especially the Corvair. This is a Spyder, so it also is turbocharged, which, as a 60s turbocharger goes, I mean, it's not going to be great. So the problem is you need to be able to get this bolt down here, but can't really with all of this here, fuel pump, and then that oil cap. So we'll see. I'll start pulling it apart, and I'll come back and update. All right, so if you pull the line to the turbo from the oil filter line from the turbo, from the oil pump. That gets you a lot better room in there. I don't know if you can see that. That's the bolt we're after. So we're gonna see if we can't somehow get a ratchet down there and get it on. So at this point, I had gotten the generator off and I just started to pack up. I got done with it, and yeah. Thank you guys for watching. If there's anybody actually watching, my roommate's definitely making fun of me right now, but we'll see. I'm gonna try to record more tomorrow. I'm working on an '86 Mustang, and we'll see how that goes.